3 years ago, I was making minimum wage with 1K in my bank account. Today, I'm making 30 to 50K per month from my laptop, and you can do the same thing. In fact, it's extremely simple to make money. You just need to know the formula to do so. So in this video, I will show you guys that exact 4-step formula, which will allow you to go from a broke person who doesn't believe in himself into an extremely successful man that can change the world. And unlike most YouTubers who skip straight to how to make money, I will expose the 2 secret steps they hide from you, which is the reason you're unsuccessful. The most important thing to becoming wealthy is your foundation, and to achieve a solid foundation, you need to prioritize your health, enhance your mindset, and instill great discipline. This is what no one tells you about success. Influencers just throw buzzwords at you like
start dropshipping or get rich with crypto,
when in reality, none of that will make you money if you don't have a great foundation. And quite frankly, nothing is good in life when your foundation sucks. You're prone to depression, laziness, and a bunch of other awful things that can destroy you if you let them. But the good news is that will all go away once your foundation is strong. So let's build your foundation right now, starting with pillar 1, health. The US literally just released a study that states Lucky Charms are 3 times healthier for you than steak and cheese. They told pregnant moms that smoking cigarettes would help their baby develop better. They ran campaigns that artificial sugar will make you stronger, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. You need to stop listening to people who are trying to profit off poisoning you and start treating food as fuel, because that's what it is. There is not one rich person I know with a terrible diet. You know why? Because we are machines, and the only way we function properly is with the right fuel. You can't put water in a car and expect it to run, so you shouldn't expect to be successful eating sugary poison and seed oils that are slowly killing you. You need to treat your body like the temple it is and only ingest things that make you feel great. So make the change today and do these things. Stop drinking tap water. It has fluoride in it, which makes you slower. Don't eat any non-natural sugar. Don't ingest any seed oils. Stop drinking fake milk. And a good rule of thumb is if a food didn't exist hundreds of years ago, you shouldn't eat it. This was by far the biggest change in my life that resulted in me making way more money. Once you prioritize your health, everything else becomes 10 times easier. So if you truly want to become healthy and stop feeling like crap, implement everything I just said, and learn more by following this Instagram page on the screen. I've been following them for over a year and I haven't seen one false post. The next step in the pillar of health is getting in shape. This is just as important as eating right, because having one without the other is a disaster waiting to happen. If you eat well but don't work out, you become weak and overweight, and if you work out but don't eat well, your body can't function at full potential, which results in worse injuries, extreme fatigue, and internal illnesses. So without going into a full lecture like I did for health, this is how to get in shape while also drastically lowering the chance of an injury. 1. Don't start with the gym. Start by doing a daily stretching routine so your body can get mobile and perform better in the gym when it gets there. You need to sharpen your axe before you use it, and this is something I wish I knew before I started lifting. I had 2 knee injuries and 2 shoulder injuries in the span of 5 months, then once I started stretching, I have not had one. 2. Once you are mobile, you need to decide what will keep you in shape. This doesn't have to be intense gym workouts. It could be running, calisthenics, biking, etc. As long as what you do makes you stronger and increases your cardio, you're good to go. 3. As you work out, continue to stretch and slowly get better at what you do. You shouldn't touch your toes then stop going deeper. You shouldn't bench 135 and stop there. You shouldn't run an 8-minute mile and stick to that. You need to be non-stop improving, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. The next pillar you need to build for a strong foundation is your mindset. This is by far the hardest thing to do in this video and, well, life in general, but once you do it, everything in life becomes 10 times easier. And I wish there was some easy hack I could tell y'all that would instantly grant you a great mindset, but that's just not possible. Mastering your mindset is a long journey that you have to go through yourself by living life. You figure out how to think, how to react, how to control your emotions, and how to fully control yourself by putting yourself in situations where those skills are needed. So start reading books, putting yourself in more uncomfortable scenarios, and watch this tutorial on how to master your mindset after you watch this video. The third pillar to a great foundation is discipline. And yes, I could have included discipline in the mindset pillar because it technically is, but I wanted to single it out because it's the most important part to a strong mindset. Someone with discipline works out when they don't want to. Someone with discipline jumps out of bed when their alarm rings even if they're sick. Someone with discipline grinds his business every single day he doesn't want to. And that's why disciplined people are always successful. It's not possible to fail if you keep trying. Regardless if it takes 2 or 20 years, you will achieve your goals if you continuously get 1% better every day. And that's what disciplined people do. They don't feel, they act. It's like I say, anyone who needs motivation is a born loser. Because if you feel motivated once a month or even once per week, you will never get anything done. Consistency is key, and the key to consistency is discipline. So instill discipline today and watch how fast your life changes. Phase 2 is the trial phase. This is where you start doing research and trying different businesses that will allow you to escape the matrix. To start, you need to become educated on how money works. So start learning how money is created, the origin of currency, basic sales skills, history of economics, and everything else by reading books and watching videos. I recommend these 5 books on the screen for beginners. Then after researching for a solid month, you switch focus from how does money work to how can I make a lot of it. And this is where most people get stuck. They either continue researching for years without taking action because they're lazy, or get brain overload because they have been filled with excessive amounts of information and don't know which businesses to try first. And to that I say it doesn't matter. Pick one of the 20 businesses I'm sure you're interested in, like dropshipping for example, then try affiliate marketing, content creation, Etsy reselling, and a bunch more at a small scale. This will allow you to get a feel for different business models without spending much money, and in return show you what you like and don't like in business so you can decide what to pursue. Phase 3 is what I like to call grind time. This is where you eradicate all distractions and put your full focus into your business so you can get rich. But you can't just go balls deep and YOLO everything into the business immediately. You need to first create a detailed plan and daily routine to ensure it happens. So before you start, I want you to do these exercises with me. First is the reverse engineering exercise. This is when you select a goal and reverse engineer it so you know every step needed to achieve it. For example, if we use one of my e-com stores doing 10K per month as a goal, I'd reverse engineer it as vividly as possible, starting at the top making 10K per month. Under that would be 5K per month if I scaled in doubles, then 2K, then 1K, then all the way down to my first sale. And I couldn't have gotten my first sale without great ads, but no one would have bought from my ad if my store didn't have a nice landing page, and I couldn't have had a nice landing page if I picked a bad product to sell. You get the point. You select your goal and go down the pyramid to see what's needed, then do the next steps. It's how almost all successful businesses start their company, and something you must do. Once your pyramid is built, it's time to find time to put it in action by doing the eradicate exercise. So pull out a piece of paper or a Google Doc and write down everything you do in a day. Literally all of it from waking up to sleeping. Then organize those activities into these sections. Things that make you happy, things that keep you healthy, things that make you smarter, needed activities like brushing teeth, cooking, etc., and other activities. Then once that's done, erase everything in the other activities section because they are completely useless and severely diminish the chance of you accomplishing your goal. That means no social media if you're not learning, no video games, no TV, no hanging out with poor friends if they aren't helping you achieve your goals. If an activity doesn't increase your health, wealth, or educate you, get rid of it. And for the weak-minded people who say,
That's too harsh,
you're completely wrong. You can either be a slave to the system until you die by doing those useless things, or grind for 10 years straight and do whatever you want for the rest of your life. So stop coping and get rich. Phase 4 is less of a step and more of an outcome, because once you complete the first 3 phases, you will become rich. But that will only happen if you fully commit to what I taught you in this video and start now. So if you don't know what business to start, you can watch this video where I rank the 20 best businesses to start in 2023. And if you do, get to work, my friend. You got this.